Sponsored by RxCardClub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 85% on prescription drugs. RxCardClub.com. Ravens vs Raiders final, 5 winners and 7 losers. The Baltimore Ravens enter uncharted territory in the Lamar Jackson era as they begin the 2024 season winless after 2 weeks. The Ravens were expected to dominate the Raiders, being heavily favored across the board, but failures in all aspects of the game put them at 0-2. Here are my winners and losers. Odafe Oweh. The Ravens' 2021 first-round edge rusher has been critiqued for being excellent at generating pressure but being incapable of finishing with sacks. Today, he finished his plays by sacking Raiders quarterback Gardner Minshew 2.5 times, including a strip sack, recovered by the Raiders, on the first play from scrimmage. Had this game ended differently, the talk of the day would be on how the pass rush, the expected weakness of the defense, was its strongest unit. In all, Oweh produced 5 tackles, 2.5 sacks, 2 tackles for loss, 3 quarterback hits and a forced fumble. OLB Kyle Van Noy. In a similar vein, Van Noy brought the heat against the Raiders by sacking Minshew twice. Van Noy was questionable to play after missing all but Friday's practice after suffering a fractured orbital bone 10 days ago against the Kansas City Chiefs. He excelled in getting after the quarterback and finished with 2 sacks, 3 tackles for loss and 3 quarterback hits. DT Travis Jones. Just about every defender got in on the action in pressuring Minshew, and Jones was no exception. He won his reps and as a result flushed Minshew from the pocket or into another defender. Zay Flowers. The connection with Jackson and Flowers grows as the duo connected for 91 yards and a touchdown on Sunday. Run defense. The Ravens were mighty against the run, containing the Raiders' offense to 27 yards on 17 carries. At the half, they had allowed just 4 yards on the ground. Pass defense. The expected strongest unit of the defense allowed the Raiders to go from 43 passing yards in the first half to finishing with 276 yards and a touchdown. In the second half, Minshew finished 16 of 23 for 229 yards and a touchdown, including 6 completions of 25-plus yards. Secondary. Yes, the defensive pass interference penalty on cornerback Brandon Stephens was bogus. Even CBS Sports Rules analyst Gene Steratore said so. But that aside, the coverage was lacking. Gardner Minshew diced up a secondary many expected to be top 5 in the NFL this season. The cornerbacks did not execute in the second half. Safety play hasn't been impactful. Both Marcus Williams and Kyle Hamilton haven't made the impact plays expected of them through 2 weeks. The Ravens may be missing former defensive backs coach Dennard Wilson right about now. Pass protection. Linebackers. Through 2 games, the Ravens have been struggling against tight ends and slot receivers attacking Roquan Smith, Trenton Simpson, and Malik Harrison. Chiefs' Rashee Rice minced up the middle in Week 1. In Week 2, Raiders' Brock Bowers caught all 9 of his targets for 98 yards.